Good morning, everybody. Miranda Ferreira, Century 21, Miller Elite, going over the May stats for the Nassau Nest. So as I'm sharing my screen here, you can see the big ones that we talk about: median sale price, closed sales, new listings, total actives. But I want to kind of break down some of this as we kind of go into the second half of 2024 and start preparing, believe it or not, for 2025. Closed sale price was up from 2023 and new listings were up, total actives were up, but closed sales were down. So I'm going to kind of start there. They were down from 2023, but they're in line with about 2018. And we're still doing better overall than what we saw from 14 to 17. So while we are in a slower market compared to the most recent years, it still is a little bit healthier market when you compare to maybe 10 years ago or less. New listings up from 2023, but when you look at it as a whole, we're a little bit down in terms of when you compare it to other years, and we're very similar to around 2017, 2018 years. This is going to kind of play a role into that total actives, which were up from 23. But when you look at inventory as a whole in residential, we are still a little bit lower than certain years, maybe say 8 to 10 years ago. So this will continue to play a role for both buyers in terms of affordability and options, and for sellers in terms of holding up values. So again, this is a broad picture for the county. We are seeing the reverse of this in certain pockets where inventory is starting to creep up, and we are starting to actually have a more normal to slightly buyer biased or buyer friendly markets. So really and truly, it just kind of depends on where you're looking and for that type of property you're looking at. So again, thanks so much for kind of tuning in. Overall, affordability will continue to be an issue. Inventory is still limited, and overall the main numbers, new construction did kind of slow down a little bit compared to what we saw in March and April. So just stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Continue to watch. Past couple of weeks, mortgage rates have kind of sort of trended downward, but where they go from here is anybody's guess. So have a great week. Have a great month. Look forward to seeing you next month. Y'all take care. Miranda Ferreira, Century 21, Miller Elite, propertiesofAmeliaIsland.com.